So today is February 27th, and we were out, and I was at a grocery store nearby. And while we were coming home, my hubby said that he likes the milk of that particular grocery store. So I said, yeah. And but I had gone to some other store that not I normally go to. It was out of blue. I went to that store and I got a milk from. It's a third store that I went to. Like I said, out of blue I went, and so I didn't buy the milk from the store that he was talking about because that is the closest store. We have like two closest store. I usually go for grocery shopping in that second store. There's the first store that is close by that he likes the milk of, so I didn't go to that store, and I didn't go to the second store. I went to the third store that was all the way it's a little far off because that was in my way. I was in that area. So now, just because my hubby said that he likes the milk of that first store, and because that the milk in my house currently is not of that store, so when I came here, the first thing I did was I was trying to lift all these utensils that I've already washed, right? And in the mind, I was thinking that tomorrow, God knows when I'll wake up to make breakfast for my hubby. How the cockroach is either here or here or here, wherever they want to make issue. The big cockroach, they always put the big cockroach over there, and there are small roaches always on this side on where my mat is. So sure enough, when I was lifting this, it's a small like this kind of pan. The moment I lifted, the cockroach went crawling from here in that end. Okay, so now all these I already uploaded a video right on how they messed up on February. Just recently they messed up my mats and I had to wash it, and how they even made issue about it. So anything anybody says, and they will immediately mess it up. Right there, the roaches right there. Right, see, he's crawling right now. That is the small roach I'm talking about. So these are coming from the witchcraft. They place it at a particular place to dictate anything. Like for example, my hubby this afternoon, like he wanted to have these and by the way, while the roach came, right within 2 minutes, there was a revving of the engine that happened. So because I was cooking here, I could not immediately go and take my phone and record the revving of the engine. But because I've recorded so many times before, and I've showed you the proof that how they rev up the engine at a particular time to dictate me. So they not only had revving of the engine, okay, so cockroach, and within 2 minutes the revving of the engine, and right where my window is near that area. So I've showed you how if I'm on this side of the house, the bike will come all the way on this side of the road and it will rev if they want to make issue about something. If I'm on this side of the house, the bike will come somewhere here and start making revving. If I'm in the kitchen, they will come nearby this area and they'll start revving. So they do it at a particular time, at a particular place where I am. So they wanted to now make issue about milk. I'm like, why all of a sudden? Because they've never made issue about, that particular container. Or because I cook only my tea in that container. That is all I cook. So why they are making issue now, right? And then I have to think what they were doing. So they wanted to make issue about milk just because anybody says something, and if it's not done, they have to make issue immediately. Okay. Then in the afternoon, we were printing some documents, and I asked my hubby if he wants one-sided or two-sided page, and I think I did ask, is it okay if I do two-sided? He's like, okay. He said, okay, and then I printed. And then I don't know if he was, his mind was hijacked for that particular time. As Yuval Noah Harari says, that they have the technology to hack anybody's brain, and that is what they've been doing with all my family members when they give fall to them, or when they synchronize all these accidents. Like I said, how are they able to synchronize? Just the montauk.net guy says that they have the ethereal and physical implants in head, and that is how they are able to synchronize. It's pure witchcraft. Okay, because if I have, say I have physical implants, but does my hubby has physical implants? How did his mind get hacked? As even Tanut Sudan says, a lot of it is matrix, and so his mind was immediately hacked. He was probably made to say that, oh, you it's okay to do double-sided, which I did. Then just because he said that, oh, you should have just done one-sided. So now these people got a chance to make issue about that. And I knew either they will mess up somebody else's tax, or they can mess up our own taxes, because that is the only way they can try to put me down, to humiliate me, because humiliation is part of their alien agenda program. Remember, montauk.net guy said that they do intimidation, they do fear, anger, humiliation, because when they try to make you feel guilty about every small things, then it comes humiliation, then it comes guilt, fear, anger, everything, right? So right now I'll have to go wash those mats, the newly washed mats. I have to again do the laundry, and now I'll again have to mix it up with my bed sheets, whatever, new blankets, whatever. I'll have to do that, right? Because I use that often, almost every day. I need those. So they mess up my laundry cycle. Okay. They just because, like I said. And then after I did the two-sided thing, we went to this guy's office, right? Basically we were doing it for tax purpose. There was just some few documents that we had to give. Now this guy is printing our old documents, and so he was just printing on one side. I guess he doesn't care. He has like tons and tons of paper, and he just doesn't care, right? So he's just printing on one side. And so because I'm looking at it, I'm just noticing it, and they immediately start to give me 2 electric shock on the right side of my brain. Look, he's printing one-sided, look. So what? And I already stapled there were like 5 to 6 documents that I'd printed, and it was landscape anyways. It wasn't portrait, it was landscape. So somebody can just open it this way and read it from page 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, just flip it this way rather than this way. You can flip it this way and read it. In fact, it's easier, and I stapled it all the way. But these people wanted to make issue. Why? Because, my hubby said, you should have printed one-sided. That's it. They just want that one thing. Anybody will tell something and they will want to do it. If my hubby says, something was spicy, they will start burning my hands for hours and hours. If my mother-in-law says, I felt something was spicy, I'm like, how is that possible even, that it's spicy? And say even if something is spicy, say even I sauteed some chilies, green chilies, which I have no clue which one will be spicy and which one will be mild, because not all green chilies are same. If they happen to get some spiciness when they take a bite, and if they say, this green chili is spicy, then they immediately want to make me feel guilty about it, and they will immediately start burning my hands for hours and hours. Well, I'll have to use the ice bath. You see how they play games? Then my mother WhatsApped me that tomorrow is my father's surgery, right? So they immediately gave me electric shock on the right side of my head. Now you would wonder why. Because they just wanted to call me right at that very moment. Now you call them. Tomorrow is his surgery. Well, should I be giving you lots and lots of zapping on your brain? Because it's because of you that my father fell down. That's because of you that my father got fractured. Because you wanted to synchronize and super interrogate everything. Maybe I should be giving you zaps and shooting needle pain. Cutting your head and your skin. That's what you do, right? When you give me all these cuts everywhere on my face, maybe I should be burning your face. Maybe I should be pulling your eardrums. Maybe I should be giving you ear ringing when you do all this to me, right? I should be doing this because you broke my father's hand by your synchronization. And right now, what's going on? Super interrogation is going on, right? Because now they had to tell me, well, now they made me tell them and everybody in the world, whoever will be watching this video, that, oh, your hubby said to bring the milk from the first store, and there was an issue with the second store, and I didn't even bring the milk from second store. I brought it from the third store. I said, like, I was in a different area at that time, and that milk has no problem. But yet these people wanted to make issues. So exactly, the roach was there right underneath the container in which I had used milk. And just to spoil all the other washed utensils, you saw I already put two big utensils on the side before I didn't even show it in the video because I'd already placed it on the side. I'll have to now put it in the dishwasher because I'm not gonna keep washing it with my hands just because somebody, especially ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby, wants to put some cockroach there. He's the roach guy, because that's what he portrays on his own website when he talks about targeting and roaches and all. That is, he's my stalker, so he is writing everything about my targeting on his website. And he even shows the roaches, like he draws the roaches and he places on his website. So we know who it is. So this roach guy wants to make issue when these very revelations of Jesus Christ YouTuber, he exposed ex-FBI, he exposed one FBI agent, not this, but some other FBI agent, who was giving a speech saying that Adam Weishaupt was recruited, or he was picked by Rockefeller's family, who is one of the 13 Illuminati bloodline family. And he was asked, he gave this FBI agent some project where about this new world order, one world order thing. And he said that your duty is to make sure that the young generations get corrupted by sex and drugs. Make sure that you have your reach in all the media, that your media is under your control, the banks are under your control. And this was very old video of a FBI agent. And these people want to make issue about this milk, about this, but there is really no issue to make milk, anything about milk, or even the paper thing. Oh, you're printing this side of paper, you're printing that side. They are trying to show themselves as fools when they are trying to do all this. Oh, you must call your mother right now, right now. Same people, you see how hypocrites they are, who gave just for synchronization. And so right now, what are they doing? Super interrogation, right? Same thing, just for super interrogation purpose plus dictation purpose. This is called slavery programming. So for dictate, and that is what montauk.net guy is also saying. They program people for slaves, for sex, for assassination, and now they're starting to give me electric shocks. But I'm revealing the truth that yes, they do mind programming to make somebody do dictation for slavery programming, sex programming, assassination programming. That at a trigger of a switch in their head, at some words or something that they snap, they can have assassins who can go and do everything remotely, for them. Then there were many other programming he was talking about. So basically mine is slave programming. Why? Because I'm filled with Jesus Christ bloodline. I'm filled with Jesus Christ blood. I'm the pure soul. And I'm not devil like Justin Bieber, who spits on his fans, There, they will not give electric shock to Justin Bieber when he presses the boobs of all these young girls on the stage in front of cameras and everybody else. There, they will not give electric shock. There, they will not have revving of the engines. Why? Oh, wait, he's a Satanist. He's a part of Illuminati. That's okay. He can do anything he likes. Here, we're going to make issue about, so I had bought this shoes, right? The new ones. So these new shoes that I bought, because my old ones were worn out. And so I was just cutting the labels. Now they want to make issue about that. Oh, why you using that Caesar, I guess. I don't know. They want to make issue. Or why you bought these shoes. I don't know why. They had to make some issue. Okay. So they had to make some issue about something. I don't know. Whoever is watching me and whoever wants, like, they may want to make issue. Then what happened was my hubby and we were talking about these digital currency, that my hubby said that the digital currency is a way to track this guy, and he was then caught via whatever BS transactions he had made. So all I said was, it's the digital currency is coming, and it is made to control people. That is the main control and monitoring surveillance program. I said something like that. And immediately these people started to give me electric shock on the left side of my brain. What does left mean? It means correct. What does right mean? Don't do that. Oh, you did this. Oh, see, you have to call. Look, I'm telling you, you call your mother right now. Like, oh, why did you buy these shoes? Oh, why did you buy this milk? We're going to start giving you electric shock. Oh, we're going to start raving the engines. So CIA guy Robert Duncan is a criminal. Ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby is criminal. Barbara Hartwell, CIA, she's criminal. Dr. Stephen Greer is criminal. Billy Crone-Pastor is criminal. Suja Vijayan is criminal. Jibin is criminal. Jibin. He's criminal. The chief handler who despises the poor, the commenter on my YouTube channel, he's a criminal. Almas Jacob. Who else? I don't know about Karen Stewart, although she's NSA and she actually did not do the real job of, forwarding my stuff to Ramola Dharmaraja. So to me, both of them are equally criminals. Because if they are not putting out the real torture out there, then obviously they are in on this, just like ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby's. Who am I missing? Well, there are so many Illuminati people, Trend Genius, I can just go on and on and on, with all these people. Anywhere you look, and, there are DARPA people. Oh, Dr. Richard Boylan, the star counselor, the behavioral scientist guy. I'm a behavioral scientist. No, you're nothing. You're a criminal. Who else? Military, DARPA, Washington, D.C. Anybody's left now? Illuminati, Freemasons, they're all criminals.